to my channel. Well, whether this is your first time here or you've clicked on some of my other videos, I'm so excited to be sharing this specific video with you. We're going to be talking about something that we all do every single day, so buckle up. But first, if this is your first time here, I want to say a warm welcome. Thank you for checking out my channel. I hope that you click on other videos and check them out as well. I created this channel to create an environment where we could really dive into all aspects of what it means to be well, to bring more joy, abundance, vibrancy into our lives, to elevate our lives, because whether you realize it or not, we all have the power to create our reality. We are currently creating our own reality, and we have the power to change what we want to see change and to boost what we want to see boosted. We hold the power. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video. Check it out. Here we go. What is something that we all have in common? Humans, fish, dogs, pets, animals? Something that we all have in common, regardless of our background, our ethnicity, where we came from, where we live, what we do, what we believe. Something that we do innately without even thinking about. Breathing. We all breathe. Did you know, on average, a rough estimate, we take on average 26,000 breaths a day. Experts say 99% of our energy comes from our breath, but we're only accessing 10 to 20%. Breathing is something that we do subconsciously. We don't think about taking a breath. We don't tell our bodies to take a breath. We just do it. It's the first thing that we do when we come into this world, and it's the last thing we do when we leave. It's such a simple idea because we don't have to think about it, but learning to calm the breath and control the breath has a lot of health benefits and mental benefits. It helps lower stress, lower anxiety, lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, spark brain growth, and improves immunity. And learning to control our breath gives us more energy. Breathing, conscious breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, there's a lot of different names for this type of breathing. It stimulates the parasympathetic system. So not the fight or flight, the relax and calm down system in the nervous system. It also activates the vagus nerve, which is the 10th cranial nerve, which is responsible for mediating the nervous system. When we are rapidly breathing, so we're in a high stress situation, we're stressed out, we're anxious, we're angry, something like that, it triggers the amygdala, which is a part of your brain that triggers the fear, anger, or anxiety response in our bodies. So by slowing our breath down, we can trigger the opposite response. So how and when should we practice this conscious breathing? Well, honestly, you can do it whenever you want. You can do it when you're stressed or feeling anxious. Those are really great times to practice this conscious breathing because it will physically calm the body in a time where the sympathetic system is stimulated. But you can also practice this conscious breathing before bed to calm you down, to help you sleep better. When you wake up in the morning, to really set the tone for the day. You can practice it whenever you want. Deep breathing is one of the body's most powerful self-healing tools. So I'm going to walk you through an example of what this deep breathing or conscious breathing or diaphragmatic breathing looks like. So this is called the box method, okay? Simply because in your mind, you can imagine drawing a box with your breath. So you breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then breathe out for 8 counts. 3 things to think about while practicing conscious breathing. First, make sure that you're breathing in through your stomach. So when we're stressed out or feeling anxious, we tend to tighten up the muscles in the body and kind of close off. So when we're feeling stressed out, oftentimes we can tell that in our breathing because our shoulders rise and fall rather than our stomach expanding and deflating. So you might see something like this. Okay? Obviously that was exaggerated, but I think that you get the idea. So when we're trying to practice conscious breathing, we want to use the imagination to imagine the air traveling down through the trachea, all the way down through the chest, through the lungs, all the way into the stomach, and filling the stomach like a balloon. This is not the time to try to look pretty and suck it in, girls or guys. Just make sure that you're trying to expand, allow the stomach to expand. You don't have to force your stomach to push out. You don't have to force anything. Just relax all of those abdominal muscles and let the stomach expand. And then when you're exhaling, you want to contract all of those abdominal muscles. So kind of how it feels like doing a sit-up. It's not going to be quite that bad, but make sure that you're contracting and getting all of the air out of your stomach, up through your lungs, up through your trachea, out through your mouth. Second thing to remember, something that I like to practice, when you are holding your breath for the 4 counts, I like to imagine that my stomach is still expanding, that everything is still being taken in. Of course, physically, don't be inhaling because you should have already inhaled all that you can in those 4 counts and then hold, but imagine that your stomach is still expanding, okay? And number 3, when you are inhaling for those 4 counts and exhaling for those 8 counts, push your lungs to the limit. So when you're inhaling, don't just inhale a little bit, try to fully expand your stomach. And then when you're exhaling, try to get all of that air out. It's really easy to imagine a balloon. You want to imagine that balloon filling all the way up, not just a little bit, but all the way up, and then letting all the air out of the balloon. Okay, let's practice. So we'll go through this box twice, but when you're practicing by yourself, I recommend doing it at least 4 to 5 times. If you're trying to do it to relax, to go to bed or calm yourself down, do it 8 or 9 times and see how your body physically changes, physically calms down, and physically prepares for sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna use my fingers, count to 4 up, count to 4 over while we're holding, and then count to 4 twice while we're exhaling. Okay, so we're gonna go through this twice. You ready? Breathe in. Hold. Out. In. Hold. Out. Super easy, right? Even just doing that twice, honestly, I feel a little bit calmer. So next time you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling anxious, think of this conscious breathing. Try this conscious breathing. It's something that you can do wherever you are. You don't have to have props or tools or something with you. You literally just have to center yourself for a second, do this 8 or 9 times, 10 or 12 times, whatever feels right, and go on with your day. I want to know who is practicing this, how long you've been practicing it, and what you feel like the benefits are that you personally get when practicing conscious or diaphragmatic breathing. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Be well.